Welcome, everybody. We are in Game 5 of the opening round of our Mount Rushmore of Rotations tournament. And right now we are in the tied at 2 games apiece between the 39 Yankees and the 66 Dodgers. This is an important game because Sandy Koufax will go in Game 6. So a Dodger win here would go a long way. So we're in the top of the second inning here, and it's Joe Moeller going for the Dodgers. And man, now I'm forgetting who was on the mound for the Yankees. I just Bump Hadley. I'm sorry, drew a blank there for a second. So Moeller was 2-4 with a 2.52 ERA. He only made 8 starts. Dodgers went the whole season with just 4 starters in 66, mainly. And Moeller was the only other player, I think, in their lineup that had starts. So he got the 5th starting nod in this tournament. So here's George Selkirk. He'll lead it off. Yankees had 2 hits in the first inning. Threatened early, but could not put a run across in the first. Now Selkirk with 1 out. 5-2-2. And that's going to be ground ball, first base. Parker's got it and takes it to the bag himself. Let's turn the sound off. That way it's not overpowering my... I always get confused of when to talk and when not to talk when that's on. All right, Joe Gordon steps in. Joe Gordon batting .200. He has yet to get going here in this series. He'll bat here with 2 outs. The pitch, 2.55. That's going to be little pop-up, third base side, and he'll make the catch in foul ground for the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the second. No score here in Los Angeles, Dodger Stadium. Here's Bump Hadley back to the mound. Bump Hadley was 12-6 with a 2.98 ERA in 18 starts. And up steps Ron Fairley. Fairley batting .214. He does have a home run and 2 runs batted in this series so far. The pitch to Fairley. 1.65. There's a swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away here. First strikeout for Hadley. And that'll bring up Lou Johnson. Lou Johnson's having a pretty good start to the series. 5 for 13. Batting .385. The pitch to Johnson. 5-2-1. Fly ball. Not deep. Selkirk coming in and left and will make the grab for the 2nd out. 2 down here in the second. Here's Tommy Davis. Davis batting .313. He's yet to drive in a run. The pitch. 1.61. And he swings and misses. Struck him out. 1 in the dirt. And Hadley strikes out 2 out of the 3, and we go to the 3rd. Still no score here in Los Angeles. Leading it off for the Yankees here in the 3rd is Babe Dahlgren. Dahlgren batting .200. He's got a homer and 2 runs batted in so far. And that's going to be a 2-3-3. Fly ball right field. Fairley's there. He gloves it, and there's 1 up and 1 down here in the 3rd. That'll bring up Frankie Crosetti. Crosetti, .368. He's off to a good start. He singled his first time up. He's having a good series so far. The pitch to Crosetti. And there's a Strike three on the outside corner. He took it, and Roseberry framed it nice and gets the strikeout for Moeller, his first. And there's one away, two away here in the third. It's going to leave it up to Red Ralph. Ralph, 294. He's got an RBI. And there's a 6-2-1. That's going to be a ground ball, second base. Lefebvre throws him out, and the inning's over. So, a ground ball pitcher, Moeller, induces the ground ball for the third out. We go to the bottom of the third. No score here at Dodger Stadium. Lefebvre will lead it off. Lefebvre, 167. He's got a couple RBIs on his 2 hits in the series. The pitch. 3-1-5. There's a shot towards center field. DiMaggio will run it down for the first out. Nice play. DiMaggio's been playing some solid center field here in this series so far. He's run down a couple of shots in the alleys in the series. Making up for his bat not being... he's starting to heat up a little bit, but man, he's struggled offensively in this series so far. Here's Roseboro, who's powered the way for the Dodgers. He's homered in the last 2 games, or not in the last 2, but in 2 of the 4 games. He's driven in 6 runs. The pitch from Hadley. Uh-oh. We lose a day. We're going to have to re-roll that one. Uh-oh. This one's going to go to the ballpark card. It's going to be a base hit. Dodger Stadium is not kind to left-handed batters. And Roseberry's on with a leadoff, or a 1-out single here in the third. That'll bring up John Kennedy with 1 out. We're not going to bunt here. Kennedy swings. Kennedy hitting 250, 236. He struck him out. Bump Hadley got him on the curve, and Kennedy sits down. And that'll bring up Maury Wills. 2 outs, man on. Wills, 267 in the series. He does have a stolen base, but he's also been thrown out once by Dickey. The pitch, 2-1-6. Little tapper. This is going to be Crosetti. Charges, throws, and gets him by a step. So the inning's over. We go to the 4th now. And New York will send Heinrich, DiMaggio, and Dickey to the plate, middle of the Yankee lineup. Here's Henry to lead it off. 3-5-5. And this is going to be a possible base hit. It needs a 4, 5, or a 6. It's a 6. It's going to drop in front of Fairley. And Hendricks on with a leadoff single. That's going to bring up Joe. Joe DiMaggio now up to 250. He's driven in a couple runs. He struggled to get going. The Yankees need his bat to really offset this Dodger pitching. The pitch to DiMaggio. 3-5-1. That's a rip into... Oh, he hit it right at Lefebvre at second. He hit it hard. It was headed towards the gap, but Lefebvre snags it for the out. That's going to bring up Bill Dickey. Dickey, 250. Home run, 3 runs batted in the series. The pitch. As the die goes out of play. (6-1-6). Fly ball, right field. Fairley doesn't even move. Makes the catch for the second out. So 2 outs for Charlie Keller. Keller, the hero of Game 4. He won it or he didn't win it, but he tied the game late at 3 with a big home run. The rookie Keller having a great had a great season. He's off to a slow start in this series, 143, but they're hoping that game will get his bat going. The pitch to Keller, 5-6-2. And it's going to be a ground ball to third. They're going to go to second for the force, and the inning's over. So no runs for the Yankees. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Still no score here at Dodger Stadium. Hadley back to the mound. Here's Wes Parker. Parker's 0 for 1. 5-2-1. And that's a walk. Hadley outside, and he'll walk the leadoff batter for Willie Davis. Davis 0 for 1, hitting just 167. 1-5-1. And popped him up. Second baseman Gordon out on the outfield grass will make the grab for the first out. So a big out there for Hadley. That's going to bring up Ron Fairley. A great double play. Can't think of the word I'm looking for there. Candidate. Great double play candidate. And the pitch to Fairley. 5-2-6. And he's going to walk him. So 2 walks in the inning for Hadley. Hadley struggling with control here in the 4th inning. 2 men on for Lou Johnson. Here's the pitch to Johnson. 1-3-3. And he gets him on strikes. Got him on the outside corner. And there's 2 away. It's going to leave it all up to Tommy Davis. Davis 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. The pitch to Davis. 3-4-4. That's going to be a possible rare play. 4. That's going to be a possible hit. They're going to go to first. Tommy Davis is a 2. And they got him. Nice play by Hadley to get Davis out at first for the 3rd out. We go to the 5th. Top of the 5th. No score here at Dodger Stadium. George Selkirk will lead it off. He's 0 for 1. 1-3-2. That's going to be a ball 4. He walked him. As Selkirk has an asterisk, so he is going to get a stolen base opportunity here. Roseborough's been throwing out base runners left and right. Let's see. Moeller's hold's not as good as others. See if he get the jump. No, he cannot get the jump. That'll bring up Joe Gordon. Leadoff batter's on, and Joe Gordon is 0 for 1. 6-2-4. This could be trouble. This is going to go to the ballpark. And the only way he gets a home run here is a 1. And that's, nope, 2. Base hit. Selkirk's going to stop at second. And the Yankees have their first 2 batters on base here as Moeller gets himself into a little bit of trouble. Babe Dahlgren steps in. Dahlgren, he's 0 for 1. The pitch. 1-5-4. Popped him up. Third base side. Kennedy's there. He's got it. A big first out there for Moeller. That'll bring up Frankie Cressetti. 1 for 2 for Cressetti. Singled back in the first. The pitch. 2-4-2. Popped him up into foul ground. Wills behind third base. Makes the grab for the second out. Quickly gets it back in. And 2 big outs there for Moeller on the pop outs. And now Ralph is the last hope for the Yankees here in the 5th. The pitch to Ralph. 5-2-1. Fly ball. This should end the inning. Fairley's there. He's got it. And a huge inning there for Moeller. First two runners are put on. And Moeller gets through the next three with no runs scored. We head to the bottom of the fifth. No score here in Los Angeles. And now Jim LaFave steps in. He lined out, hit a ball hard at DiMaggio, who chased it down the first time up. The pitch. 6-5-1. And that's a little pop-up. Third base side. Ralph's there. He's got it. One away. Johnny Roseboro. 4-1-5. That's a ground ball up the middle. Crescenti's got it. Flips it over to first. 2 up and 2 down here in the fifth. It's going to bring up John Kennedy. Third baseman Kennedy 0 for 1. He struck out his first time. The pitch. 1, 2, 3. He got him again. A swing and a miss at the fastball. And that's it. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We head to the sixth. No score. Tommy Heinrich steps in. He's 1 for 2. 1-4-2. He popped him up. Third baseman Kennedy's there. He's got it. 1 away. And Moeller goes to his B grades. Here's DiMaggio. 1-4-5. Ground ball. Shortstop. Wills has got it. Throws it to first. 2 up and 2 down here in the sixth. It's going to leave it up to Bill Dickey. A pitch to Dickey. 5-6-3. And he's going to walk him. And that might be it for Moeller with Charlie Keller due up. They're going to bring in the lefty, Jim Brewer, to pitch. And Brewer has got some control issues, but he is a tough lefty for Keller. The pitch to Keller, 3-2-5. It's going to go to the ballpark, but there's no chance of a hit here. A little tapper in front of the plate. Roseboro picks it up, throws to first, and gets in. That'll do it. We head to the bottom of the sixth. Moeller's out of the game, but he pitched 6 scoreless. And now Bump Hadley tries to do the same here at the top of the order for the Dodgers. Here's Maury Wills to lead it off. Wills 0 for 2. 4-1-5. On the ground to short. Crescenti's got it. Over to first. 1 down here in the sixth. Here's Wes Parker. He's walked and flew out. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. 6-1-1. Fly ball. Left field. Selkirk takes a couple steps back. Makes the grab. 2 down here in the sixth. That'll bring up Willie Davis. Willie Davis, 0 for 2. The pitch to Willie. 4-4-4. This is on the ground to short. This should end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers again. We head to the 7th. Dodgers have just 1 hit off Bump Hadley today. And we head to the 7th. Still no score here in Los Angeles. Jim Brewer stays on the mound. He'll face George Selkirk, the lefty. Taking on the lefty, the pitch. 2-1-6. Little tapper. No, they're going to walk him. I forgot he's got the big W there. And that's a walk. Selkirk draws a leadoff walk. Here's Joe Gordon. 1-2-6. Ground ball, this could be 2. Short, flips it to LaFave. Back to first, double play. 2 quick outs here for the Dodgers. And that erases the man on the base. And we go to the bottom of the order. Dahlgren comes up with nobody on. The pitch. 5-1-1. That looks like a walk. It is. Dahlgren. Second walk of the inning. Now Crosetti. Crossetti's 1 for 3. 5-2-2. Fly ball. This is headed to left. Lou Johnson's there. He makes the grab and the inning's over. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Dodgers coming to the plate looking to try to push a run across here. Ron Fairley leads it off. He's 0 for 1. He's walked and struck out. The pitch to Fairley. 2-4-2. There's a little flare into the left field. Selkirk's going to come in and make the grab on the run for the first out. Nice play by Selkirk. That'll bring up Lou Johnson. Lou Johnson, 0 for 2. 1-6-6. There's a swing and a miss. Struck him out on the curve. That is the 6th strikeout for Bob Hadley. And when you get this kind of production from your 5th starter, that's the reason why you're in this tournament. There's Tommy Davis, 2 outs, nobody on. The pitch to Tommy, 5-5-5. There's a little ground ball. Nobody's going to be able to get it. And Tommy Davis is on with an infield single. One, 3. That's going to be a possible pass ball. 4. Nope. Scooped out of the dirt by Dickey. Runner holds at first. So 2 outs. Man on for Jim Lefebvre. Lefebvre is 0 for 2. The pitch. 5-5-2. This is going to be ball 4. He walked him. And Hadley facing some trouble here in the 7th. 6-5. This is not going to be good. What? Oh, it's a balk. And that is going to be a balk as he rolls a 5. And on to runners move up. 2nd and 3rd now. So Johnny Roseborough, who's been the run batted in machine in this series so far, steps in against Bump Hadley. The pitch. 2-5-4. That's not going to do it. A fly ball, center field. DiMaggio's got it, and the inning's over. So Hadley gets out of the jam. We head to the 8th. No score here in Los Angeles, and Yankees coming to bat. And I think we're going to let Brewer face Ralph. They got a couple lefties coming up here. Let's see. Ralph, 1-4-2. Popped him up. 3rd base side. Kennedy's there. He's got it. 1 away. It's going to bring up Tommy Henrik. Heinrich. I call him Henrik. Heinrich. The pitch. 5-4-2. And he walked him. So Brewer continues to have some control issues. And now with DiMaggio, they want a new pitcher. Bob Miller is going to come on here in the 9th, or in the 8th. Bob Miller, his first appearance in this series, and he'll have to face Joe DiMaggio. Batting just .222. He's got a hit today, 1 for 3. The pitch to DiMaggio. 2-2-6. That's going to be a base hit. Liner into center field. Davis quickly gets it in and holds Heinrich at 3rd, or at 2nd. So 1st and 2nd, only 1 out. And that'll bring up Bill Dickey. Dickey's 0 for 2. The pitch. 5-4-2. Ground ball, shortstop. Wills goes to second for one. Back to first. Not in time. No double play. And it kind of turned it kind of slow there. And Dickey able to beat it out. So 2 outs. That'll bring up Charlie Keller. Let's see how important that fielder's choice was as Keller stands in against Bob Miller. The pitch. 2-3-6. He popped him up into foul ground. LaFave over by the dugout makes the grab for the 3rd out. So both teams in their last half innings have threatened and cannot score. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Here's John Kennedy to lead it off. Struck out twice today. The pitch. Hadley still on the mound. 5-4-1. Fly ball, left field. Kirk's there. Selkirk's there. He's got it. 1 away. Here's Maury Wills. 1-1-3. That's going to be a base hit. Infield single. Dickey, it's a little tapper, like a swinging bunt. Dickey fields it and throws it in the dirt, but scooped up at first by Dahlgren. Keeps it in front of him, and Wills is safe on a infield single. That'll bring up Wes Parker. 1 out. The pitch. We're going to keep that. It's, whoop. No, we're going to roll it. God darn it. 5-2-5. Seemed to roll that roll quite a bit this game, and that's going to be a walk. Bump Hadley, his 4th walk, and there's 2 men on for Willie Davis. Let's see who we have in the pen here. You got Russo. They're going to let Hadley see if he can get out of this. He has been solid and found ways to get out of trouble. He'll have to do it here. 0-for-3. Willie Davis steps to the plate. 2 men on. 1 out. The pitch to Willie Davis. 4-5-4. There's a ground ball. This could be 2. Over to second for 1. Back to first. Oh, he beats it out. No, it was a double play. I thought it was a big double play there. We head to the 9th. No score. What a game this has turned out to be. Bob Miller stands in again to the mound to face George Selkirk. Selkirk's walked twice today. The pitch, 6-3-4. Little pop-up, second base side. LaFave's calling everybody off. He's got it. 1 away. Here's Joe Gordon, 1-for-3. 2-1-3. Little slow roller back to the mound. Miller, underhand toss to first, gets the out. 2 away here in the 9th. And here's Babe Dahlgren. Dahlgren 0-for-2. He's walked in 3 trips. The pitch, and we lose the dice. Reroll. 5-4-4. Fly ball. Center field. Willie Davis is there. He's got it. We head to the bottom of the 9th. No score here in Los Angeles. Can the Dodgers pull this out? Bump Hadley heads back to the mound, but they're going to they're going to let Hadley pitch. He's earned the right to go back out there and start the 9th. This is the 1930s where they don't just willy-nilly change pitchers. Fairley leads it off. 0-for-2 with a walk. The pitch. And the dice goes crazy outside. You're going to have to re-roll that one. 2-4-5. Little looper out to right field. Hendricks coming in will make the underhand grab for the first out. Nice play by Hendrick. One away here in the ninth. Here comes Lou Johnson. He has struck out twice in 3 trips. 0 for 3. 2-2-3. There's a base hit into center field. And Johnson's on, and he's going to try to steal here. Not a very good opportunity. Hadley with a good hold. Dickey with a great arm. The throw down, and he steals it. What a steal by Lou Johnson. That could be the turning point right there. Lou Johnson, not known as a huge base stealer, shocks everyone and takes off. And Dickey's throw is a little late. And that's going to bring up Tommy Davis. The pitch. 3-1-5. Ooh, just missed a base hit there. DiMaggio runs it down. Little looping liner, and DiMaggio got a good jump on it and made the catch. 2 outs. And it's all up to Jim LaFave. The pitch. 4-6-5. Ground ball. Frankie Cressetti makes the play. So they get out of the inning, and we head to extras. Top of the 10th. This has turned out to be a heck of a game. Cressetti will lead it off. 2-5-5. As Bob Miller goes back out for another inning. He's going to fly to left. Lou Johnson's got it. 1 away. Here's Red Ralph. Ralph. 3-6-6. That's going to be a base hit. Lines it cleanly into right. And fairly quickly gets it back in. Ralph tries to get a lead here. He does. There he goes. Throw down is not in time. A stolen bases. These teams are getting a little aggressive here in the late innings. Now, 1 out again. A man at second. And that'll bring up Tommy Heinrich. Heinrich's 1 for 3. 5-1-1. And there's a ball 4. He walked him. So now Miller is going to go to his B grades, and DiMaggio's up, of course. They're going to have to bring in Phil Regan here. Regan pitched 116 innings in 1966. 162 with a 14-1 record. Woo, what a season by Regan that year. And now he's got the task with 1 out, 2 men on, and have to get DiMaggio here. DiMaggio's got a couple hits. The pitch. Uh-oh. 6-6-5. There's a drive. But it looks like Regan doesn't give up too many homers. And it's going to be a base hit instead, but that might get a run in. Here comes Ralph. They're going to send him. They're throwing home. Here comes Ralph. He slides. He's in there safely. And the Yankees take the lead. 1-0 here in the 9th. Or in the 10th. A huge base hit. DiMaggio's 3rd hit of the game. And the Yankees grab the 1-0 lead. Here in the 10th inning. Here's Dickey. Infield comes in. The pitch to Dickey. 2-2-5. Line single. Into left field. Another run comes home. DiMaggio stops at second. It's a 2-0 Yankee lead now. What a 10th inning here for the Yankees. Against one of the best pitchers the Dodgers have, and they've had 2 straight base hits and 2 runs scored. Now first and second, still only 1 out for Charlie Keller. 4-6-5. Ground ball, this could be 2. Wills to second for 1. Back to first, double play, inning over. But the Yankees grab the 2-0 lead. And now head to the bottom of the 10th. Their closer's not quite as impressive. Johnny Murphy, 4.40 ERA. Should we let Hadley pitch an extra inning here? We're going to let him go. Could he get a 10-inning complete game? Here's Roseboro to lead it off. 5-5-3. That's not a good start. He walked him. Oh, no, it's an infield single. And now, roll on the M chart. It's a 44. Possible wild pitch, but a 1. Dickey keeps it in front of him. So runner at first for John Kennedy, and they might pinch hit for Kennedy. He is a very light-hitting player against the right-hander. Dick Schofield. Gilliam. Man, they don't have many good hitters on this team off the bench. It looks like Barberi, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's going to get the nod. He'll come in to pinch hit, and he'll face Bump Hadley here. Runner on, nobody out. The pitch. 2-4-1. Popped him up. Gordon comes over into foul ground, will make the catch in short right field for the first out. That'll bring up Maury Wills. 1 for 4. 2-1-1. This is another little tapper. This is going to be charged by Cressetti's only play is to first to get Wills 2 outs. And it's all up to Wes Parker, who's batting left-handed against Hadley. He's walked twice against Hadley today. The pitch. 4-6-5. This should do it. Ground ball to short. Over to first. Game over. Yankees win it. Incredible performance by Bump Hadley. 10-inning shutout. Complete game for Bump Hadley. As we save the results here, let's take a look at this. 3 hits for DiMaggio, drove in a run. He's up to 300 now after struggling in the first few games. But look at that. 10 innings pitched for Bump Hadley. No runs, 5 hits. He did walk 4, but struck out 6. Bowler pitched well, no runs on 4 hits, but he was not around. It was the bullpen who really lost control of this one. Bob Miller took the loss. It was Regan, though, that gave up the 2 hits that ended up winning the game for the New York Yankees. So the Yankees come into Dodger Stadium and beat the Dodgers. Now it's Sandy Koufax coming to the mound to try to repeat his Game 1 performance to try to even this series back up. Don't want to go down 4-2 against this Yankee club. So that's it from here. Thanks, guys, for watching. We'll see you for the next game I play or post. Thanks for watching. Take care.